Are you prepared for extreme heat? Here are some recommendations and tips from the Alameda County General Services Agency, Office of Sustainability, and voluntary organizations active in disasters. In general, an extreme heat day in Alameda County is defined as days where the temperature is above 92.6 degrees. However, each city has a more accurate representation of an extreme heat day for that area. Extreme heat days range in temperature in the county from 88.3 degrees in Oakland up to 102.7 degrees in Livermore. CalAdapt, which is a database for climate data, shows that regionally across Alameda County, we are expecting about 5 extreme heat days annually. This is expected to go up to about 16 days by mid-century. Even though right now you can have relief during the night, as we get further into high temperatures, the nights are getting hotter, so you won't get that relief from the high temperatures at night. This slide shows heat vulnerability from a composite map based on census tracts and represents the social and environmental factors that contribute to community heat vulnerability in Alameda County. Overlapping social vulnerabilities and built environment factors, such as a high percentage of lower income people and renters, lower tree canopy cover, and older housing without air conditioning, make areas of the county particularly vulnerable to extreme heat. There is a number of vulnerability factors related to heat, and areas with the highest heat vulnerability in the county appear in Oakland, San Leandro, and Hayward. Heat exhaustion and heat stroke are two types of heat illnesses that can affect people during an extreme heat event. This image was developed with information from the Public Health Department and describes some of the symptoms for heat exhaustion and heat stroke. When there is an extreme heat event, you want to keep an eye out for headaches, dizziness, nausea, and a loss of consciousness. Heat exhaustion can look similar to heat stroke. Both are serious, but heat stroke is potentially life-threatening. Someone experiencing heat stroke may not sweat and may show confusion. So, who is the most vulnerable to extreme heat? People with pre-existing health conditions may be more sensitive to heat. Older adults are more sensitive because they tend to sweat less, which is one of the ways that the body keeps cool. People who are unhoused experience constant outdoor exposure. People living in homes without air conditioning or who cannot run the air conditioning due to costs are at risk since they can't feel relief from the AC. Outdoor workers, such as those who work in construction, landscaping, public works, or agriculture, are exposed to extreme heat during work hours. And people who are socially isolated have a significant risk of becoming injured or passing away due to heat-related illness if they don't have someone checking in on them. Intersecting vulnerabilities will also increase risk. For example, an older adult who lives alone has a greater risk factor to extreme heat. So how can you prepare and stay safe? You should drink plenty of cool water and stay hydrated. Stay in air conditioning as much as possible, especially when the temperature is in the high 90s. Wear loose, lightweight, and light-colored clothing. Shower or bathe in cool water. Place cool cloths on your neck, hands, and feet. Avoid strenuous activities, especially outdoors. And you can visit a cooling center. Cooling centers are a great resource to utilize during extreme heat events. These are public places where people can go to access air conditioning during building operational hours, such as a library or community center. The best cooling centers are places that you already know and already have a relationship with. Lastly, if you are able, check in on your family, friends, and neighbors, especially those who are living alone, to make sure they are okay during extreme heat events. I've shared a lot of information, and now I will ask you a couple questions about some of the key facts you just heard. This will help you hold on to the most important key pieces of information. Pause the video after I read the options to think about your answer. Then press play again to hear the answer. First question. In general, what is an extreme heat day for Alameda County? 1, 90 plus degrees, 2, 92.6 plus degrees, or 3, 95.2 plus degrees. The answer is 2, 92.6 plus degrees. Next question. Confusion and not sweating are symptoms of heat stroke. 1, true, or 2, false. The answer is 1, true. Heat stroke is very serious. You should seek medical attention. Last question. How can you stay safe during extreme heat events? 1, stay hydrated. 2, put cool cloths on your neck, hands, and feet. Or 3, either or both. And the answer is 3, either or both. And here are links to heat wave resources. They will be linked in the description below. Thank you for watching our training and for everything you do to help make our community healthier and more resilient. To stay connected with us, sign up to become a member of VOAD and follow along with Alameda County at ready.acgov.org.